Hello my fellow retro maniacs, and welcome to Let's Watch and React to Virtua Fighter, the animated series from 1995. Season 1, Episode 1, Akira of the hakkyoku-ken. So yeah, I've now watched almost all, at least pilot episodes from the 80s and 90s. Animated series based on video games, but there are many anime series that I haven't seen. The first one I'm gonna watch is Virtua Fighter, and I don't really know if this was ever released outside Japan. Could check it. Let's see now. Okay, this was released in United States in year 2000, so 5 years after the Japanese release date. Kind of weird, because I don't know, Virtua Fighter, maybe there was like Virtua Fighter 3 or something coming out, but yeah, I don't think this fighting series was ever too popular in the West, at least compared to Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter or Tekken. But I guess in Japan it was kind of popular. I think it's very famous for being like the first 3D polygon-based fighting game. But onto the show, I don't know anything about the backstory, or I think I've only played once the arcade game, and that's about it. So I don't know anything about it, how well the show will follow. It's probably going to be like some kind of tournament or something like that. Let's see. And I do have a English audio track, but I'm gonna watch this with subtitles and Japanese audio. So many of Western animation style TV shows now, and they're also lame and dull compared to the visuals of like hot action anime. Anime always has this a very flashy and, I don't know, edgy and dark style, and very cool visuals. When usually, especially animation by Hanna-Barbera, it's so basic and plain in comparison. Who's this squirrel? What the hell? I don't remember there being this is like a reference for Virtua Racing that was also released around the same time. Must be. Yeah, Sega is like a big sponsor here. I don't know if this was even animated by Sega. Probably not, but yeah, it's obvious that Sega was heavily involved here. Yeah, good song. Yeah, the Japanese always know how to make catchy theme songs, and I'm a big fan of Hayao Miyazaki films, and obviously the music there is very good by Joe Hisaishi. But I'm not some people are like anime fans. I'm not really an anime fan, apart from Studio Ghibli films, and maybe like Pokemon and Digimon, I haven't really watched anime. I've never watched like Dragon Ball Z or Sailor Moon or or any other anime series. Yeah, I don't know any of the characters, so this is like watching a totally new series that, even if this had nothing to do with the video game, you know, it would all be all the same. There's also like other anime series or films based on video games, but some of those games I haven't even played, like this, like Dragon Quest TV show and films, but I haven't played any Dragon Quest, so Fire Emblem or something like that, because, you know, I wouldn't get any of the references. But maybe if I play some of those games, maybe I will come back to see their like animated adaptations later on. Jesse Pynnönen. Okay, I shouldn't say like Finnish references, but he's like a super eater who can eat anything. A competitive eating contest. Okay, so there's a like New Hollywood. It's like fictional place, but then there's a real Hong Kong. It's interesting that Hong Kong was not in 1995. It was not long when Hong Kong was like merged with sold back to China. Well, it was a British Hong Kong before. Yeah, this is so refreshing to watch after, you know, watching a Mr. Pac-Man show. But, you know, it was so lame. But this is cool. Like anime, usually martial art techniques are based on like real things, or are they just invented for this show? They're all fictional. I don't know. Usually, you know, these things, at least in anime or something, they wanna have some like real stuff behind it, you know. After all those, you know, made for kids TV shows. Obviously, this is probably also made for like younger audience, but you know, even like your regular tame anime is usually more like feels like more adult than any of, you know, Western animated shows like The Legend of Zelda or Dragon Slayer TV show. So yeah, I enjoyed this. Probably by like anime standards, this is nothing special. But like I said, I haven't watched any anime shows nearly at all. So for me, this was really refreshing, and I liked it. You know, good old ass kicking. Really like, you know, this Japanese 90s, you know, hip hop fusion era. You know, I'm a big fan of like Cassiopeia. So yeah, the Japanese always excel with you know, video game music and also anime music. Stay on the same Bat channel in the next Bat week. Okay, so yeah, that was great. I don't know if I'm gonna keep watching this, but But yeah, it was definitely better than some other video game adaptations I've seen so far. So, all right. And by that, I will say thanks for watching. Bye bye.